Hey guys, it's Devil. Welcome back to my channel. This is the Asari Adept tricks and tips video. I recently received a comment saying that I haven't done any Adept videos. It's not true. I do have a Reaper World First video where I showcase the Drill Adept. I don't talk too much about the commentary, so I'll probably remake that video, but if you need to see that video, or you want to see that video, go check that out. That's in my uploaded videos or Mass Effect playlist. Now this is the Asari Adept. There's 3 different abilities here. You got Warp, Throw, and Stasis. Stasis is a very good ability, but my spec is messed up in this video. I chose the last ability as the 50% more damage and I think 30% more before the stasis breaks, and that's not the correct way to go. I just wanted to test that to make sure it wasn't better than the bubble for you guys, because I don't want you guys to have to waste your time with it. Definitely go with the bubble. It's pretty good against Cerberus and Geth. It's not very good against the Reapers. I only use it once at the end of the video just so I can show you what it does, but you're never really going to use it against Reapers. If you're fighting the Reapers, you're just going to be warp bombing the whole time. The way you warp bomb is you just hit the target with a warp and then a throw, and the throw will set off the explosion, doing tons of damage. You see me do it all video. You see my teammates do it all video. They're all adepts, so they're kind of overshadowing me and they're messing me up a little bit because, you know, there shouldn't be this many adepts on the team. There should be an infiltrator at least, or, you know, some other balance. But it's just a bunch of adepts and we're all just going crazy. Now, Stasis, which I talked about earlier, is good against Cerberus because of the Phantoms. The Phantoms are the small guys with the swords that jump all over the place and they stab you and insta-kill you. Stasis can be used to freeze them in place and allow you to just get easy kills on those guys. Against the Geth, it's probably good against their toughest enemy, which is the Hunters. They buff the Hunters like crazy. They have enough shields that even Energy Drain won't take them away in one shot, so be aware of that. Use those on Hunters. Now against the Reapers, you're never going to use it. Now, Warp, make sure you have Expose and Pierce, because those are your biggest abilities. They make you hit harder and they make everybody else hit harder against armored targets and, you know, everybody in general. So that's extremely important, especially if you're doing a speed run like my last video. You need to have those. And then Throw, it's kind of preference. You can go for speed, but if you Throw has such a low cooldown. I used to have the cooldown for speed. It has such a low cooldown that when you take the 30% faster cooldown, it equates to like 0.2 seconds. So it's like next to nothing. Make sure that you have, if you want to play like me, make sure that you have the Force upgrade. And I'm pretty sure that the Force upgrade increases the damage of biotic explosions. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, this class is the hardest hitting for biotic explosions, which is also known as a warp bomb, and you're going to do that the whole time. That's what your team is counting on you for. That's how you play the game. Your biotic explosions, they chain off of your teammates' biotics. So if your teammate throws a warp or a reave, like you see them do constantly in this video, your throw can detonate it, or vice versa. You can be the guy that just throws warps the whole time, and then your teammates can use throw, which is how I did my speed run in my last video and did Reapers in 15 minutes on gold. Make sure if you haven't seen that, go check it out because it's a very, very good video. Basically, we would follow the Vanguard around and warp, and every time he charged or Nova'd, biotic explosions would go off and the damage was immense. It was absolutely ridiculous. I wasn't an adept in that video, I was the infiltrator. But this class is very good. This is probably the second best class in the game. Now, something that I want to showcase on this class with all the Asaris is the way they dodge. The way they dodge, it's the fastest dodge in the game. It's the most effective dodge in the game. You can slide left and right. You can literally side strafe almost as fast as sprinting. So keep that in mind when you're fighting a brute and the brute charges. Do exactly what I just did right there. Backstep, sidestep, or just sidestep, and you'll dodge brutes. Brutes will be laughable for you. You could almost you can solo brutes by yourself. You can solo banshees. You see me do it a couple times in this video. I actually die right here, and that's another thing I want to talk about. I died right here because my teammates weren't helping me out, and I just fast forwarded because they take like 2 years to figure this out, and we end up winning. But against a banshee or an Atlas or a Prime, well, Primes can't do it for some reason, but against an Atlas or a Banshee, they pick you up and instant kill you. Biotic explosions or warp bombs can stagger the enemy and cause them to drop your teammates. So if you're the Asari Adept, make sure that if you have a warp on the target and somebody picks them up, make sure you detonate it and it'll drop your teammates, saving their life and doing tons of damage to the enemy and all enemies surrounding. So this class is very good support class, very good survivability class, very high damage. Another thing in this video, I'm using the N7 whatever the fuck pistol that I got from the pack. It's not the best weapon for this class. I was just testing it out. I had a level 3 upgrade on it. You can see it's still pretty weak. It's a fully automatic pistol. It's alright in terms of a weapon review. It's not that great. The Carifex is still better. Make sure you bring a Carifex with an ammunition upgrade and a damage upgrade, and you might ask, why the ammunition over the armor piercing? Armor piercing only works against armor targets, whereas ammunition gives you more rounds that allows you to fire more, do more damage to all targets. So that's why you want to bring that upgrade. It's probably the best weapon upgrade in the game. Unless you want to scope it, you really want to go for headshots against Cerberus, or shoot through the mail slot or whatever, but you really shouldn't have problems like that. So the extra ammunition is far preferred. So make sure you stick with Carifex. That's the best way to go. If you guys want to have fun, you can use this weapon. I'm not against having fun. I'm just making these videos to showcase the best way, in my opinion. If you have some better way, let me know. But this is the best way that I found. I've tested all the different theories. I've tested the bubble and whatnot. This is the best way to play the class overall, and the most effective. So if you want to be the best for your team, make sure you follow these steps, and you will be. This is Devil. Thanks a lot, and I will talk to you later.